مش عارف رودري ماله بقاله ياما بيمارس العادة السرية دي كده.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
ايه انت بقطع ولا ايه؟ فعلا شرط
So
هجومي من
that's
أول.
got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Neymar shoots!
برشا
He's delivered all
أول
right!
هجمة.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Kupchu plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Saka has it out wide and in space. Haaland! Oh, that is a great stop. Pickford claims comfortably. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. He is through here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. First quarter of an hour gone. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Doku tries across. Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's nice. That is good strength. Drive and finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Oh, sweet feet. De Jong. Lovely feet. Is there any chance? Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Mbappe. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Borussia Dortmund really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Threads one in. This is Messi. And a chance! Saka calmly anticipates. James. And it's lofted through here. Pickford gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Pedri. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro. Well-timed, excellent interception. Haaland. Played into space. Kupchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Here it is crossed in. And that has been cleared.
Borussia Dortmund can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the game.
Just the keeper's a bit. Batistuta is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Batistuta with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Kachu! It's a loose ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
They're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Batistuta. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Mbappe, Neymar, Saka, played in deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Oh, important interception. And there's the end of the first half. Very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Borussia Dortmund leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Knocks it out wide. Here's a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Flashes it across. Shifted it to the flank. Batistuta. Van Dijk. And here's Messi. Batistuta. Spread it left. James gets across to intercept that. The message is clear. None shall pass. Conte. Ambitious ball here.
Batistuta.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Great defending, strong and determined.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta!
And
a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Quality ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's clever. Well, the ball. Ah, he's given it away. He's given the time to pick a pass. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Pedri. Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal. And he's picked out the run.
There they go, hunting again.
That's gone loose. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long
لو
way.
تعديها يا رايق وعدها لي فوق كمان وتحطها لي انت ارتو تحت. الله على المزيكا. الله على المزيكا.
2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
What's that? شكله طلع من الماتش.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
ايه رايك في الجون ده؟ ايه رايك في الجون ده؟ على ليه؟ كابتن يلا، انا سخنان انا سخنان يلا. يلا يا كابتن. ريسو فاضل لي كام ماتش كده يا ريسو؟ فاضل لي كام ماتش ويدينا عادل؟ يلا فريق. 4 ماتشات. هتنجز يا خالد، تنجز يا ابني، انتوا عالم مغرض.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Back into the middle. Kaka. Threads one. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside. That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it out wide. Doku. It's up big. What a wonderful goal.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. Drives it in. Nice interception, well timed. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Marquinhos wins the duel this time.
Mbappe.
And he welcomes it in. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Now it's Batistuta. That is good alertness.
عمل حركة الشفلة بس ما جاتش معاه.
Moving on and making good progress. Gives it back. And it's Balde. Doku.
عدي يا لعيب. طرشة.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was a shot. Lacking in accuracy.
Balde clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Costa Curta. Hazard. Wilshere. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough.
والله بتعدي من البطن.
It's a mighty effort. It's there.
ضربة مرات ورا بعض الكرة بتعدي من البطن يا جدعان.
تعال.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Marseille grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kokchu. Oh, important interception. That'll be a throw. And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta off the bar. Batistuta! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they've got their lead back. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And yes, it's him. He's going for goal. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. In for the pieces. And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Wilshere. Now Costa Curta. And it's Hazard.
Such good technique.
And here's Dembele. Haaland. And that should get the job done. Played out to the left flank. De Jong. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that's a key interception. That has been slung wide. Kokchu in acres of space out wide. Very nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a promising position. Crosses it in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
ماشي.
And it's half-time here.
روح ماشي تعال.
Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall. You'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, it's Batistuta. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Gets a good foot in there. Could move up a gear here. De Jong. He's in plenty of space here. Doku proves just a little bit too strong. Balde. Oh, what a climb! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
واخد بالك دوكو بيعمل ايه في كوستا كورتا
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Roberto Carlos plays it short, takes a shot! Oh, nearly.
زفرة باتيستوتا.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Big shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
ما بدعوكش. وده منزل برضه في تشكيلة تعال نجربه. نجربوا الواد جيلينتون ده.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
وريني الباص بتاعك بيقول ايه كده.
That pass isn't the best. Well read, and the danger is averted.
يشحنوه على الدوري
That is
الانجليزي.
not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe. Hazard. Dembele. Hazard. Hazard will not want. There's the shot! He scored! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Marseille get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
يلا.
Oh, utterly unsophisticated but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
It's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Julie is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Serginho goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Balde gets into a good position. Terrific header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
He's played it long. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Out of play for the throw. Wilshere going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's found support out wide. He rises! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
That is a little undercooked. And it's been played through. Roberto Carlos is looking wide, looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe gets into some space. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Mbappe, and he's in on shoots! He has done it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
يا ابن الوسخة مش ده.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's gone for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Rodri. Oh, well played. And a chance! It's a goal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Borussia Dortmund could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Delivery from Mbappe.
Yeah,
Keeper gets his hands on it. 4 extra minutes added on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of...
لسه مساعدتش. خش على بعض. remontada. Oh. انا هنقابل remontada الماتش الجاي. اوه يلا فيها ريمونتادا. يلا المهم بس لسه بنلعب سيرجينيو باك شمال. خلصك. امم ماشي. نعم. ماشي. بالله عليك. على جو. انجز يا ابني، يا ابني انجز يا ابني. عيل بدون بدون.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
ايه النت بيخضني ليه؟
And we're underway. Borussia Dortmund come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. He's picked his way through. Hazard.
خد بالك من ايدن هازارد. ايدن هازارد.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
بس كده شوية. ده
Bellingham.
انبساط مقرفة.
And here's Maradona. It's Maradona! And he's intervened well there. And it's Maradona. Looking for the run. Julie providing an outlet on that flank. It's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long. That's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
الدكتور محمود نور الدكتور محمود. حلو ماشي ماشي. مرجعها بس من جولي ينزل.
has totally shown his greedy streak and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Kochu. Oh, this is a
يا عين يا عيني.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Julie!
Julie.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Van der Ven gets across and deals with it.
Can he get it through? Look at this chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
بدري بيعدي اديها الواد التركي.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the
طلع بس
score
اجري
is 1-0.
بندبان.
And he cuts out the supply. First quarter of an hour gone.
حلو ولا بندبان.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
بولي هيرقص.
Julie gets into a good
رقص يا ابن
position.
اللعيبة.
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
هالاند بيمينه.
It's a goal! And he celebrates his 30th goal. Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Let's make sure that's not getting through. Somewhat off target. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Maradona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
طلع بدري.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
بدري لف حوالين نفسه ورقص تاني وداخل ودي ثرو في العمق والطرشة.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So what can they make of this?
انطلاقة عنترية.
Well, played right into his path.
سلام على كنافورو. وأنا ضحكت عليه.
Balde. Now it's Haaland.
هالاند حطه في ظهره.
Pops him off in and wins back the ball. Threads one in. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. Messi. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Searching pass he's played there. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Fired deep towards the back post. Played it again. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Rodri cuts out the pass. Haaland might just make this. That has not gone well. Now it's Haaland. That looks a good ball through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund heading towards the half-time break. Very much in their sails. He's found a way through. Shot. Shot.
Shot.
And they are pulling clear here. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
انت عيد بدون قلق، ده انت ابن وسخ قلق.
Substitution. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft.
Oh, what a mistake! He's through, it's one-on-one! Haaland! He scores! And look at his joy Is this not why we love the game?
المنتدى بسمي
It
نفسه
looked as though
المنتدى.
it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
عم استلم يا عم.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. Chance, surely!
مش عايزه يجيب
It's
جوان.
in!
ولا التركي
Not a defender in
حلو.
sight. He had
90
all the time in the
يعتبر
world.
هو دلوقتي
Yeah,
احسن
it's
90
simply
معاه.
tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Inter Milan playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Such good technique.
He has found a way through.
لا جو القرف ده جو.
De Gea gets his hands on it. And the half-time whistle goes.
I just
يعتبر
think
هو
it's
أحسن
been a
واحد
great
في
performance.
المركز
They
ده
totally
عنده.
deserved to have this lead at half-time.
متكامل
Just about
شوية.
anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's
بالظبط حلو.
incredible stuff.
Borussia Dortmund
وخفيف.
ahead after a remarkable half.
سرعته حلوة.
Who knows how many more will follow.
ولو جات له فرصة يشوط هيجيب
Hostilities
جون.
have resumed at the start of the second half. Roberto Carlos. He'd have done well to reach that.
تيجي اديك جون خامس كده عشان ما تفكرش نفسك تعمل ريمونتادا يعني. ورجعت في الماتش.
Looking for options for movement.
وبتاع. انا خد الخامس كده.
That's really well cleared. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Well, nicely intercepted. Azar. Bellingham. Serginho. And it's been played through. And Messi! And in for the pieces. And that's off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Saka. And it's Serginho. Back into the middle. And the pass is intercepted. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Julu. Tries to pass it through.
انا مش مبازي تاني، انا هفضل ابازي لحد ما اوصل للجون. انا مش مبازي ولا لاعب سرعات تاني العناتين اللي جاب.
He made it look a bit predictable.
مش واحد يدي سروح يقدر يوفر عليها مسافة كده.
Well, the run has been so real chance. Goal! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Rodri.
Doku, Batistuta, no messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Number 21. Doku.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first.
Number 3.
Kupchu goes short.
Number 27.
Oh, that's neat.
Serginho. Substitution in progress.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Doku. Oh, that's fabulous. Defending of the desperate variety. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Bellingham! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given
بدنا نعمل
penalty.
منتدى بجد ولا ايه؟
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 9, Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is...
And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ambitious ball here. Yamal is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. De Gea claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caceres cuts it out.
هو بيلعب بكام مهاجم انا مش فاهم.
Serginho picked out brilliantly. There's the shot.
يلا حنون
Taken with style.
حنون
And
المنتدى دي
surely now
هناك يلا
the
مش عندي
results
انا هنا.
beyond doubt. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the
بيلعبوا
way.
مهاجمين كتير أوي.
Terrific.
مش فاهم ولا بيحطوا نص كتير ولا
And very
لعيبة كلها
quickly,
عندي.
the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's gone for a throw-in.
بسم الله أقول. تعالى تاني أقول.
And it's
تعالى
Serginho.
تاني أقول.
Serginho going face-to-face with
مبابي يا
his
ابن
great
المرة.
rival. Now it's Torres. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
يا رب انذار. يا رب ما يضطر.
Caceres has been given a red card for the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I'm not sure if that was over-eagerness or this feeling he had to do something, but...
And Torres!
وجت جون.
No mistake! And what a climax we have here! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will
أنا
own
معاك
it.
تغييرات.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
تيجي اديك واحدة دفاع
Inter
شامل كده.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
واخسيك.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
تيجي اخسيك شوية. تعالى
He's
اجري ورايا
going
كده
all the
شوية.
way.
طب تعالى اجري ورايا هنا كده شوية. بقول لك انا هرجع
Nice
تاني كده هنا
touch.
شوية.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
5 دقايق كتير.
Cannavaro. 5 minutes to add.
صح والله كان قصدي كده.
Ball looks a good one.
والله
Oh, that's a
كان
foul, and the
براحة.
whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
لو جت
He
جون
waited a little
يبقى
while,
انا
but it does
اتبعبصت
seem that the referee
بالرسم.
was
انا
eventually
اتبعبصت
convinced that
اتبعبصت.
that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Bellingham! He's missed, but not by that far. Doku picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance!
اوف
He scored!
اوف على دوكو.
That is how
يجي
you
هم
do
كانوا
it!
بيقولوا كسرس
A
الطرد
goal to
والاتنين.
launch his new life,
واد انسحب.
his new chapter.
مسحبش.
That really is quite fabulous. And that's that.
دي على ده
Borussia
ماتش.
Dortmund are going up, and now they can dream.
كانافارو كاسيتس الاتنين.
Your reflections then, Jim.
خش السيزون 3 من غير كاسيرس وكانافارو. ساتر ساتر. يعني طلع لي دي ماركو ده مرتين من الباك بتاع راؤول وما طلعليش راؤول. لا يا راجل 7 ماتشات ازاي ده؟ انا العب ازاي من غير كاسيرس وكانافارو دلوقتي؟ افتكر دانك ده هيعمل ايه بسرعة 78. والماتشات دي اكسبها غسان ولا اي ماتش وخلاص عادي؟ مش عارف ازاي لسه كل ده يعني. انا لعبت اللي هو بتاع نجوم دوري الابطال، نجوم الاسبوع ونجوم العادية عادي. لعب لي بتاع فيهم 7 ماتشات، ولعب ماتشين 50 كوين بتوع الاسبوع اللي فات.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire
يعني
in
لعب
their
كتير
eyes.
اهو.
This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition.
هو دي كام ماتش في الدفيجن لعب.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE.
شكلي هتفشخ من غير
And as you can see, we've already started
كانافارو
here.
كاسيري. يلا يلا
Batistuta takes a shot.
طرشة
He's
طرشة
scored.
طرشة
Listen, the
السفاح
big
معانا.
names earn their
والله
reputations for
فيوتا
precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt.
والله
And here we
فيوتا.
are, early stages. He struck one and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Celtic are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Messi. Now it's Kimmich. Quick look, then plays it in. That has been
سد معايا
knocked
بقى، روح
clear.
انت والبنك ده
Skillfully
وخلي
cut
ليكوا
out.
لازمة.
He is so at ease on the ball.
حلوة دي وينجو
It's the
وربنا.
sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
فينيسيوس.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Messi. Guardiol.
لا 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 لا.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
مين اللي نام على بطنه؟ برانكر اللي نام على بطنه.
And we have our very first corner. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. Celtic
الله ده.
are all square. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Celtic grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's De Jong. He's gone for goal!
Oh.
The ball's run loose here. Now it's Rooney. Kimmich. Knocks it into space. Good
طرشة.
chance!
لا لا ما تتصدش دي بقى.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Celtic have the chance to go the other way.
يا ساتر يا رب.
Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! In he
يا
goes
ساتر يا
again.
رب على الدفاع من غير كاسيريس
Goal!
وكانافارو.
Celtic! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking tiny in possession here. And it's De Jong. He's
يا
been
عم
bundled over. That is
يا
a
عم عملت
foul.
تطرده في ميتين انا بس.
And he is going into that little black book. He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Kachu! Decent enough try. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and
ما انت
stopped it.
بتقرب يا بلدي يا ابن المرة.
Goes forward. Osimhen might just make this. And it's De Jong. And the shot!
الله.
It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Batistuta having a look.
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be.
Messi.
ازاي طيب؟
Nakata. Rooney.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. Rooney. Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short.
ده بتهوشني. لسه شوية على الأوفسايد كان لسه رجعت ليه؟
And he's worked it through. On that chance! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
بطل تحنيك يا كابتن شوية يا كابتن. خف تحنيك يا كابتن.
Batistuta tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Rooney looking to add to his goal. That's a cute ball. Osimhen finds himself offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
متصفر يا حبيبي.
And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are back on the way. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? Goal! Celtic! And they've got their lead back. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Celtic take the lead. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi does well to get it back.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's De Jong. And this is Batistuta. He's had a shot.
حلوة عفاجي.
They've done it. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The
ياخد
ease with
سم
which he was
يعني على
able to get into the
الدفاع.
space.
Decent chance.
عميتين ابوكم.
Goal! Celtic! And again they hit the front.
تنوروا كسيرس نعمة.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the
ما
ball
تطلع
out
على
of your
بره
own
انا يا
net.
ابن
That one will
اطلع على يا
stick.
ابن الوسخة.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Celtic go into the lead. It's a pretty loose
بابي
pass.
انت كده جبت اخرك
Borussia
معايا.
Dortmund really
والله.
are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a promising position. Now the cross. Kukçu!
نلعب لهالاند يا عم.
Split second reaction.
Kukçu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, super find. And he's picked out the run. It could be in here. Goes for a shot.
عميتين الغركان.
Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Jong shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot.
احا بقى احا.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Shoots!
احا.
Now who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rooney. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. De Jong. And here's Haaland.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Osimhen. Now it's Rooney.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Rooney. Oh, well played. De Jong.
يا عم الهالاند يا عم.
Borussia Dortmund are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here. Another chance!
ولد الأحلى.
It's hit the upright. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Aims beyond the defence. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? And that could come back to haunt them.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Coming on the field is number 6, Eduardo Camavinga.
كمية الفرص اللي ضيعتها دي حرام. دفاع ابن وسخ. ريتني ما لعبته من أول الولد بتاع الخرا دنك دنك إيه يا
It's
ابن
make or
الوسخ
break
أنت
time
كمان.
now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cleared away. Delivers the ball.
يلا.
Borussia Dortmund could have here their final chance.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Real chance! And that was very necessary. Julie.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. And no half measures from here.
Good-looking ball. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Celtic clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Borussia Dortmund with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
That's an excellent interception. The final seconds now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Deftly away. And it's Kukçu. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.
بتمشوني خطوة خطوة يا الوسخة. فين يا عم البتاع ده؟ أعرف منين؟ أنا عايز الخارة ده. إيه القرف ابن الوسخة ده؟ زلوا ميتين مين عن ميتين أبوكم. فين يا عم؟ هو ده يعني هو ده. كل مرة بيمشوني خطوة، مش كانوا بيمشوني كذا خطوة كل ماتش؟ واحد اتنين تلاتة أربعة خمسة. لا يا ابن الوسخ. انت بروح العب في خرا كده. انا بقول في ده يعني. انا عمالتين ده انتوا نعمة. خطوة خطوة خطوة. مش كان عندي اجتماع مع وزير الري، بس معلش، اجتماع طارئ وعاجل. الواد بتاع تركيا ممارس العادة السرية. تيجي اوباميانج كده تجرب تعمل اي منظر كده تاني. بلدي ممارس اهو، بص عشان بلدي بقى اللي بيمارس العادة السرية ده، انا عايز روبرتسون. بص مفيش حد بقى، راح اجيب فان دي فين يعني. ولا وريني كده كوندي بيلعب هنا، ما بيلعبش. مشكلتي في العادة السرية يا بلدي.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
فكرنا العبها تحت، ها رقص الحق.
ايه. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
طب ازاي اوفسايد من اللي تحت ده مغطي؟ ازاي اوفسايد؟ ما عملش خط ليه؟ ما بيعمل خط لما بيبقى فيه اوفسايد.
That has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement.
ايه ده؟
And he was alert to it.
باتستوتا فوتها ليه كده؟
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. Leadership has to be top of the pile.
Big header.
دروجبا.
What a wonderful goal.
لعبة عايزة تخسرني، حرام من الدنيا، لعبة عايزة تخسرني.
To produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defense let themselves down by not picking him up?
والله اللعبة عايزة تخسرني بعد الكورتين اللي اتعملوا دول. الكورة دي مش اوفسايد.
So a breakthrough already. Stood up well to him there. Plays the return pass. Looking to play him in. That's been cut out, well played. Plays a sharp little ball here. They want to be quick to recover this. Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first.
زحلق.
Header comes in! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
ايه اللي بيحصل ده؟
Doku. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Cannavaro. Forward it goes. Sends it crossfield. Oh, that's a key interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Doku. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. And the finish! He scored! Again!
طب انا لو طلعت من الماتش حسب ماتش.
And they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Al Nassr are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Batistuta. Rijkaard. Luis Suarez. Played out to the left flank. Doku receives it in a wide position. Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. Luis Suarez. Played it. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Pedri. Almost half an hour in now. And this is Batistuta. Messi. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Terrific header. Relentless. Just relentless. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Al Nassr find a position of real strength now. Vieira. He's found a way through. And that was very necessary. Some resolute defending there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And that is high. Koundé. Borussia Dortmund are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Batistuta. That is very well defended. Now it's Drogba. Over to the left. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Koundé has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Drogba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's straight offside.
That's going in strongly.
He's not got that quite right.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Costa Curta. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Batistuta. Loose pass. Messi. And it's Drogba. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. Borussia Dortmund decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. And here's Haaland. Messi. Borussia Dortmund do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
No, it's come to nothing. Pedri. He's looking wide. Played back in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Doku.
مفيش.
Pedri, he's got away.
طب ده يعدي بقى.
Oh, decent chance. It's
عدى ده.
there.
هو ده بدري بقى. لو بدري ما عداش مين اللي هيعدي؟
Yeah, a
هو
fantastic
بدري لو ما
run and a
عداش ومين اللي
fantastic
هيعدي؟
pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Out to the left it goes. That has not gone well.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
And he's managed to get rid. Cannavaro. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
نفسي اتربط.
And here's Doku. Doku stood his ground strongly.
نفسي.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Doku. Oh, that's fabulous. Looks across and plays it in. Luis Suarez. Rodri makes the interception. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira.
It's
a good spell of possession this. Aimed beyond the defence. Quality ball. Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Shifted it to the flank.
والله الهالاند وربنا الهالاند لو راحت لهالاند دي كانت جول.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
أنا عايز إيه ده؟ أنا عايز أعمل تغييرات أنا.
Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way.
مصر.
Drogba picks it up out wide. Doku. Doku tries a cross. Doku. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
فاح على هالاند ده.
Fires it in low.
لا حرام والله. والله حرام بقى عشان كده ده خرا كده.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And Batistuta! He couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence. So
Haaland! And the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Good ball, good. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Spread it left. Strong running down that left flank. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. He's shifting through the gears. It's Luis Suarez! And that would have been game, set and match.
Suarez really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. He's having a go. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Coming on the field, number 21, Del Piero. Number 17, Gaisca Mendieta. Number 13, Beckham.
Knocks it out wide. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Yamal! No, he's missed it.
كمان دي شوطت واحد مغصي. خد بالك.
Costa Curta. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. And they're quick to get it back. There's the shot! And this is Del Piero. Del Piero! That pass isn't the best. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
انت مين؟
And he's let fly.
خلاص يا كابتن عرفنا قدام وقت يا كابتن. متبقاش بضيع مع الوقت خلص خلاص.
Borussia Dortmund were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered.
ده كان ماتش ألعاب. عايز أعرف فان دايك بيعمل إيه في الخطة دي مش عارف. هو جه غلط يعني ولا إيه؟
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
Jedson Fernandez. And it's Robertson. Knocks it into space. João Palhinha. Yamal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Real chance! Borussia Dortmund!
شفت اللي حصل ده؟
And it's
شفت اللي حصل ده؟
Dortmund who take the lead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Borussia Dortmund penetrate first. It is a truly
انت
precious
ناحيته
lead.
مفتوحة خالص،
Yeah, that's
وبعد
exactly
كده
what they
ضغط على
require,
لامين
but they
يامال.
need to be
لامين
careful. Now,
يامال
that goal could
حطه
serve
في
as a
ظهره
wake-up
معرفش
call
ياخدها
for the
منه.
hosts.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
السبيرت بتاع لامين يامال ده جامد
Imaginative
أوي،
pass.
جامد أوي.
Looking for the run. Robertson has it in a wide position. They want to be quick to recover this. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Van Basten, out towards the flank. Robertson. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
ملهاش حبيبي يا اخويا محمد، حبيبي يا اخويا.
Balde. Doku in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through.
لسه عليك لسه عليك.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. And he plays one through.
انت شايف روبرتسون بيطلع
So
على
just the
حد
one
فين؟
early goal to report
انت
so
شايف ولا
far.
مش شايف؟
And the score is 1-0. João Palhinha. Now it's Van Basten. Now he's got space here. It's a promising position. Cross from Robertson. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear.
ايوه.
Quality ball. And it's Robertson.
بس خارب الجبهة الصراحة روبرتسون، لكن هو ساب الدنيا
Oh, he's been
وراه
caught napping.
زلابيا.
And the finish!
شوية بقى التكنيك على الأجوان التكنيك ده مبقاش.
They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys
طب
knew
ايه
they
اغير
were in
رأيي
a
على
pickle,
روبرتسون
and
ده
they
ولا
did
مغيرش
exactly
رأيي
what was
ولا ايه؟
needed to get back into
اجيبه؟
it. That's going to make the boss just a
هو
little
الصراحة
happy now.
هجومي جامد أوي، روح سرور روح.
A momentary lapse,
الصراحة
mercilessly
ماسك
exploited.
الجبهة،
They were absolutely lethal.
بس
Well, a
يعني
little more
سايبه وراه
decisiveness on the
مساحات.
ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played.
بس
Great
أنا كده
pressure to
بلعب
force the
بثلاثة
error.
مدافعين، مش عارف.
And that has added a
بس أنا
whole
مش هجيب
new
عجيب بيه،
complexion to the
أنا مش جاي
game.
معايا بهندرسون ده
This is
الصراحة،
exactly the kind of contest you'd expect
مش جاي
from
معايا
so much class from
برناردو ولا
both sides.
ماركينيوس.
The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van der Ven gets it clear. Zico going face to face with his great rival, and that is expertly dealt with. Batistuta. Great vision. Doku receives it in a wide position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for options for movement. He has found a way through. Plenty to aim at here. That has been slung wide. Spread it left. Played in by Robertson.
لا والله هجوم جامد أوي، بس سايب وراه مساحات ايه؟
Now it's Kukçu. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. The ball goes in. Decent chance. Goal! Borussia Dortmund. And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, it's still
مفيش ولا هجمة عملتها من ناحية الشمال. الواد انسحب، انت راجل محترم. انا مفيش ولا هجمة عملتها من ناحية الشمال وروبرتسون كان واقف ورا. ولا هجمة.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly
لا احنا مسا عليك يا غيسو. حلوة كده عشان انا فقدت تركيزي. احلى مسا عليك يا محمد. اخويا محمد 155.